Okay. Alright. Well, as you can tell by the title, this is my coming out story. Pansexual, gender fluid. I mean, people wouldn't really see someone as myself as gender fluid because of the way my body is shaped, and I do have such female characteristics, I guess you could say. As you can tell, my chest is rather large. I've got curves, and I don't really have much of a butt, so don't really have to worry about that. But, yeah. I got ready one day, and I guess you could say I was having one of my boy days, or so I would refer to it, more masculine days. And I got dressed, and I was getting ready to leave. Me and my mom were getting ready to go shopping. And we did our shopping, we came home, and we started talking, and I had asked her, could you order me something from the internet? I'm not sure how much it'll cost. Maybe a lot, it might not. And at first she thought I was asking her for a sex change. And, oh my God, I laughed because I didn't know what else to do. I said, no, I don't want a sex change. It's called a body binder. That way it can press down my chest and help with my curves whenever I'm having one more masculine days. And, well, she actually said we'll work on it whenever she gets her new debit card. And I was shocked on that, and I explained who I was to her, and yeah, I mean, she kind of asked what that was, what pansexual is, and what gender fluid is. I mean, being pansexual, I don't really love the fact of if you're a woman or a man or transgender, anything like that. Your parts don't matter to me. That doesn't really matter. And then gender fluid, well, gender fluidity, I kind of have the, I guess you could say, ability, or I fluctuate on my days where I feel like a female, on some, as to where today you can tell I'm feeling pretty girly. And others, I feel more masculine. And I wear my baggy skinny jeans, my boxers, my high top Osiris's, a baggy band shirt, and I wrap my boots to my best to press them down to make it look like I don't have any, and I put my hair up and put it in a hat to make it look shorter. And I told my mom, I was sitting there with my knees balled up on the couch, and I was like, I was scared half to death because I didn't tell her for so long because I was afraid she would look at me differently. And then she's like, I've kind of known for a while. She's like, I just never really said anything about it and stuff like that. And it freaked me the hell out because I was like, okay, so tell me why I was so worried if, my mom already kind of figured this shit out about me. I mean, excuse my language, I cuss a lot. It's just, sorry. But anyway, though. But yeah, and she took it very well, and she's very accepting, and I am very lucky to have the mother that I have. My dad, he doesn't really know much about it, but my dad's gone all the time anyways. He works a lot, and so the only person I really care to tell is my mother. I mean, my friends know. My best friend, and his mom, they just kind of laugh and they get confused and stuff whenever they're dressed like a guy. But, oh well, not much I can do. I don't feel like explaining it anymore. I mean, I do if I have to, but every relationship I get into, I try to explain it. I try to explain it the best I can, and it hurts me a lot whenever they end up leaving because of who I am. But here lately, I've been pretty fortunate in my relationships that they accept me the way I am. I mean, yeah, we ended up breaking up, but not because of that. But yeah, I'd say though, for you people still struggling with it and not knowing how to tell people, especially your parents, I don't know what kind of parents you have or anything. Mine, I never really had to worry. I did, but I didn't. I didn't grow up in a super strict Christian family or really closed-minded family to where being gay was a sin and liking the same gender and being people like myself would burn in hell. Okay. So I'm burning in hell. Tell me how well that works out. Okay. Well, anyway though. But yeah. I didn't have to deal with that. My mom, she's been pretty chill as far as that stuff goes. I mean, I didn't know really what to define myself as whenever I was younger, and I knew I liked girls, but I didn't know to the full extent what it was. So I told my mom when I was younger that I was just bisexual. She thought it was a phase. And she said, no, it's just a phase, it's just a phase. How old was I? Like 11, 12? I'm going to be 18 here in a couple months now. And nothing's changed. I mean, I still like females. Yeah. Big whoop. Don't like it? Sorry. Get off my page. Don't talk to me. Don't be my friend. Lose my number. Delete me on Facebook. Okay. Well, but the most I can say is if you don't have really strict parents and you do have parents such as mine that are pretty laid back and pretty open-minded, but you still don't know how they'll react because you are their kid, just go for your best shot and just sit there while y'all are watching TV, or go out from your bedroom whenever they're watching TV in the living room and just sit down and talk to them and say, Mom, Dad, this is how I am and this is how I feel. I know it's not easy, but it's best to just be blunt and straightforward with it, because it's about all you can really do. And this is, I think, my first video on here, by the way. But yeah, my name's Dakota, and it was nice to share this video with you guys. Alright, bye!